Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today, I am going to show you what sold on eBay over the weekend. We have 25 items going out for just over $900. So last weekend was a 4-day weekend and we had 43 going out. So a little bit less, but we're pretty close to that $1,000 mark. We were at one point we were averaging about $2,000 a weekend, but I'll be happy to just get past that $1,000 mark again. I think we're up for 4%. We're up 4% over last month, so a little bit better. So I'm excited to show you what sold. There are some really good items in here, some longer tail, some that sold really fast, and we have quite a few going out on Etsy, Poshmark, and Mercari. So I'm going to show you those as well, and we will pick a winner for the virtual ticket to camp listing party. So don't go anywhere. Let's get started. All right, so what I'm gonna do is start off by telling you I made two pretty big mistakes last week shipping. One I packed, one my husband packed, and I wanna share these with you. So you know, I'm definitely not perfect, far from it. I still make mistakes, even though I've been selling off and on since 1999. So if you're new and making mistakes, it's definitely to be expected. But by sharing these, I'm hoping you can avoid these mistakes. So the first one, and this one's not too bad because it was in the US. This little fan, we sold a cloisonne doll, and this fan was in her hand. Well, that fan fell out of her hand and into the bottom of the box that it was stored in. So the buyer wrote me, luckily I do have it, it fell in the bottom of the box. So I'm gonna ship that back out to them today. But I just wanna say, if you have items with little things like this fan, attach it to those items somehow, so that way when you go to ship, you don't miss it. And my husband didn't know to look for it. I didn't think it would come unattached, but if you have any little parts and pieces, maybe put them in a little baggie and tape it to the item somehow. That way you don't incur the shipping expense, which is what I'll be doing. Luckily this is really light, so this one's not too much of a boo-boo, but this next one was me packing it, and this one is gonna hurt a little bit. So when I had listers, I don't like, I want to say getting on to people. I'm not great at like correcting people. So if it wasn't a big deal, I would just let it go. So in this situation, a teacup and saucer sold, but there was no picture of the teacup and saucer together. The lister took all separate pictures. So the front picture was just a teapot or teacup. The first picture was just a teacup, which is what I saw, which is what I pulled, which is what I packed. It was an international sale. So the cheapest international shipping for this is about $20. So there was also a saucer, and I just looked at the front picture, assumed it was a teacup only, missed the saucer, and the buyer got it. I believe they're in Denmark, and there was no saucer. So I'm gonna have to pay $20+ to ship this back out to them. It was a $30 sale. Basically all my profit is gone because in the first place I didn't correct my lister and say, hey, we need a picture of the teacup and the saucer together to be the front photo. And second off, me pulling it and not paying attention that it was both pieces. So they were in a box, they had gotten separated. I did not know there was a saucer, and it's a $20 mistake. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna ship it out, I'm gonna pay for it, eat it, and move on. You know, what else can you do? It happens sometimes. Learn from it. Try and be a little more diligent when I'm pulling items, and make sure that everything goes out with them. Okay, so we started off with the boo-boos, and now we're gonna move along and talk about the sales. First is this beautiful vintage handkerchief. This is embroidered with pink, blue, and white flowers. This one's only been listed a couple of months. I paid about 50 cents. It sold for $7.30, so it's about a $5 profit on one handkerchief. Really pretty lace border there. Sold in 2 months, and yeah, $5 profit, not too bad. Next is a Harley Davidson pen. Again, ending and selling similar, moving some of this older stuff out. Here is this, you see that armadillo there? This one is from Amarillo, Texas. This one sold for 10. I paid 1, so this one's about a $7 profit. We've had them a little over a year, but we've just started ending and selling similar, and some of them are moving again. All right, this next item's really small. It's been listed close to a year, and it wasn't an end and sell similar. So this is a Padre Pio foundation. It is a little Padre Pio medal. This came in a lot. Don't underestimate smaller religious items. This one I am less than $1 in. It sold for $16.57. So this one's actually about a $13 profit, and it's going to be really easy to ship. Second wave of Harley pens, second wave of license plates. This is a Florida 1958. This was a good sale. Again, not in the best condition, still sold for $29.24. I only paid $1, so this one's about a $22 profit. And then another license plate, Saskatchewan, Canada. This one sold for $9.74, so this one's going to be about a $7 profit. Again, I've had these a year, but I'm just starting to end and sell similar, so they look like brand new listings, and they are selling well again. Up next, out of a junk drawer lot, I just dropped it. I have to drop at least one thing every video. These are plastic, luckily I can't hurt them. Little gas pumps. So these are Marks, if you see up top there. They're not in the best condition, but there are 4 of them, and I'm less than 50 cents in. So the paper's torn. A lot of people would neglect to see value in something like this. So there are 4 pieces. They sold for $30, and I'm under $1 in. So these are going to be about a $23 to $24 profit, and they actually sold in under a month. Up next are some plates that have not been listed long. I picked these up in Birmingham, Alabama. I was there thrifting. These are Sonoma plates. And the brand is, or the collection's the Nantucket collection. These 2 plates I paid, I believe, $4 total, $1.99 each at a thrift store. They sold for $25, so they're about a $15 profit. Up next is a women's Harley Davidson shirt. That is the back. The front is very decorative. This one is from A.D. Farrow Harley Davidson in Columbus, Ohio. I paid $3 for this at a garage sale. It sold for $14.62 and about 5 months, and this one's going to be about a $6 to $7 profit. Up next is a shirt I have had for a while. This one is Paradise Bay. It's just a simple little women's top. You can see it's kind of got the safari print there. This one I paid less than $1. I got it in an estate buyout. I bought actually the whole closet of clothing. This one sold for $17.05, again, in over a year, and it is a size small. So this one's going to be about a $14 profit. And I do believe that last shirt was a result of an end and sell similar. Up next is a little vintage kitchen tool. Another thing I think people overlook. I don't even know what this wheel is. A meat tenderizer. I had to look it up. This little meat tenderizer I am pennies in. Sold for $9.74, so it's going to be about a $7 to $8 profit, and it took only about 3 months to sell. Up next are some Longaberger liners. There's a set of 3. This buyer bought 2, so they bought this as a set, and then they also got this Garden Splendor. So they're getting a total of 4 garters. They paid $16 total. I am $4 in, so these are going to be about a $9 profit, and they only took about 3 months to sell. Up next, I absolutely love this. I actually got it with a bunch of sun catchers. It is hand soldered. Really cool with vintage pressed flowers in it. This one sold for $15. I paid $1, so this one's going to be about a $12 profit. Did take about 8 months to sell. Up next is a plushie. I love selling plush. I haven't been selling a ton lately. This is Disney's Pixar Toy Story 4. This is scented. It says it's scented. See on the ear? I don't really smell much, but it says it's scented. So this one sold for $6.48. I paid $1. He's going to be about a $4 profit. Super easy to ship plush like this. Just put him in a non-padded poly and you're good to go. Up next is a really good sale. I paid about $20 for this bowl. This is Latticino. If you see those beautiful kind of twists and helixes in there. This is a Murano piece. Polished bottom, absolutely gorgeous. This one sold internationally for $97. I paid $20. So this one's about a $60 profit, but it did take well over a year to sell. Up next, if you do not know, Harley patches can sell. This is a really nice, pretty decent size Harley Davidson patch for the back of a vest or motorcycle jacket. And I do put that in my title. This one is brand new. It sold for $20. I paid $3. So this one's going to be about a $12 profit. And this one only took about 3 months to sell. Another handkerchief. I'm telling you, if you can have these little things that are not breakable, super easy to photograph, get them for $1 or less. This one I paid 50 cents. It sold for $8. So it's going to be about a $6 profit, and it sold in under 2 months. So watch for handkerchiefs. This has got beautiful embroidery. It's plain white, so it's not even a bright colorful one. It came in a lot I got, and I feel like that was a great sale. Up next is, I think, my favorite item of the weekend to sell. It was a vintage dresser set. Look at this beautiful powder box. And I sourced this in an online auction. It sold in a day. Actually, less than a day. It also had the beautiful brush, the mirror, and the mirror has the original sticker. It was Premier brand 24 karat gold plated. So there's the mirror, as well as a comb and a nail set. This was a complete antique dresser set. File, all of the things. So I got that in an online auction. I only paid 20 bucks for it. It sold for 80 in under 24 hours, and it's going to be about a $45 profit. Up next, 4th of July is coming. I actually picked this up in Birmingham, Alabama, as well as that earlier piece. And this dress just caught my eye. This is a Talbot's, and it just stood out. Look at this. Perfect for 4th of July with that red, white, and blue. Beautiful, beautiful dress. This is a result of End and Sell Similar. I've had it close to a year. I paid less than $1 for this at the bins. It sold for $19.48, almost $20 for this dress, and it's about a $17 profit. Up next, and this buyer actually bought 2 of these pillows last week and came back for more, and you will be very surprised at the price. I got these at a Goodwill. Look at the cute little birds. These are needlepoint pillows. They do have red velvet backs, and there were actually 4 in the set. She bought 2, and then she came back for the last 2. These 2 pillows, I paid $4, $1.99 each. They sold for $22.50 each. $45 for these 2 pillows. About a $35 profit, and they're very, very easy to ship. Up next is a necklace I got in a jewelry lot. I didn't put this one on Whatnot because I didn't feel like I would be able to get its worth. It is a beautiful vintage scarab beetle, and even these little beads are little scarab beetles. My camera's having trouble with this one. It is a decent size, beautiful sterling and scarab beetle pendant, and this one sold in under 3 weeks for $65. I'm less than 5 in. This one's over a $50 profit. Up next, going out to Miss Deb, are 2 purses. She paid $30 in total. I got them for $5 each, so this is about a $12 to $15 profit. Not much, but they sold really fast, and I definitely want to thank Miss Deb for her purchases. I really appreciate it. These are 2 really fantastic purses. First is this relic Super colorful. This is Relic by Fossil, and these purses are like new inside. Absolutely gorgeous. Miss Deb got this one as well as this one. This is another Relic. Really, really nice. She got both of these for $30, and again, about a $12 to $13 profit for me, and they sold in under a month. All right, last two items on eBay, and then we will go to the other platforms. This is a scrub top. This one is GT, super soft, very, very colorful scrub top. This one is a size XL. I paid $2.99 at the thrift store. It sold for $8.75, so it's really only about a $4 profit, but it sold in under a month. Last, and I love selling water bottles. I have a little bit of a water bottle addiction myself and have way too many in my house. So this is a cool water bottle. This is Zulu. It has the little hanging clip. This one I paid $1 at the thrift store. It sold for $8. Did take about 6 to 7 months to sell, but it's going to be about a $5 profit. And I really like these because they're not breakable. This one is plastic. I do pick up the glass ones as well. All right, time for the other platforms. I am wearing my List Perfectly shirt. Super excited. It's only 3 weeks away when I will be speaking at Camp Listing Party in Phoenix, Arizona. If you haven't got your tickets yet and you can come to Phoenix, I would love to meet you. If you can't come though, they have a virtual option. You can get tickets to both days, all of the seminars for only $85. We are giving away one, and we're gonna pick a winner at the end of this video, and I'll be giving away another one next week. But you can go ahead and just get a ticket, watch us, or come see us in person. Rod and myself would really love to meet you in person. If you're able to travel to Phoenix, or if you live there or close by, come see us. It's June 27th and June 28th. You don't have to be a member of List Perfectly. It is just a reseller conference. So please come see us or watch us virtually at least. We would love to have you attend. List Perfectly is who I use to cross post. I say that every What Sold video because it's the truth. I've used them for 3 years. We have a lot going out, and I wouldn't have these sales without List Perfectly. So if you want to try it, 30% off your first month using my code The Nurse Flipper. Give it a shot. You should see immediate results within that first month and know right away if it is worth it for you. So first up, and this is a bad thing to start with, but this is a cat problem. I sent out an offer for only $5 on this cowl on Poshmark. The payout is 3 cents. 3 cents. Starting out, another mistake. You know, it happens. I have the space. Live and learn. And somebody did comment, so under $15 on Posh, it's a flat $3 fee, $2.95. So this one sold for $5, and $3 was taken for a fee, and then I gave them a $2 shipping discount. That's how I have 3 cents. So, you know, again, I make mistakes. It happens. We hopefully learn from them and we move on. Up next is a AJ Foyt racing hat. This one's actually signed. This one sold for $8 on Posh, and the payout is $3. I only paid $1, so this one's gonna be about a $2 profit. Right, we're rolling in big. All this stuff adds up. You live, you learn, you might source poorly, and you just keep learning and trying to improve. Up next, this one's not a bad one. This is a copper fondue pot. I actually don't have the lid for it. This one still sold for $25 over on Posh. Payout was $20. I only paid $5, so this one's about a $15 profit. And then Hazel Atlas. I really thought this would be worth more when I picked it up. It's a really cool cattail bowl. I only paid $1. This one only sold for $11 on Posh, and I've had it for a while. So payout was $6. I paid only $1, luckily, at a garage sale, and this one's gonna be about a $5 profit. Up next is an Island Shores kind of Hawaiian print shirt. This one I sold for $10. Payout was $5, and this one I only paid $1, so it's about a $4 profit. So I'm not having a lot of profits on Posh. It's been mostly this lower stuff, but I'm just glad to have some sales coming through and some money going back into the business account. Oh, and free space, freed up space, right? That counts for something too, I think. This sale kind of blew me away because I don't normally sell kids clothes, but I got a lot of adult clothes. There were just a couple of kids pieces and I figured, you know what, I'll list them. These are Vigos girls jean shorts. They're little tiny ones. These sold for $13 on Posh. Payout was $10. I'm less than $1 in. So these little tiny shorts are actually a $9 profit. So this sterling flip-flop sold for $17. Payout was $11.50. I only paid about $2 for this one. So this one's about a $7 profit. This was my only Etsy sale, and then we'll get back to Posh. This is an Alabama Crimson Tide golf club head cover. This one I only paid $1, and this one actually sold for $20 over on Etsy, so he's about a $15 profit. And then another license plate on Poshmark. This is another good one. This one sold for $26. Payout is $20. I only paid $1, so this one's about a $19 profit. And then these are fun. I still have one more of these left if you like it. This is a size XXL Spooky Mama Simply Southern Halloween shirt. This one sold on Posh for $19. Payout was $16. I paid $6, so it's about a $10 profit. Next is this Fanatics Syracuse shirt. This is a size 3XL. This one sold for $16, $14. Sold for $14. Payout was $11. I only paid $1, so this one's actually about a $10 profit. And I think this one's brand new. It does not appear to have been worn. All right, here's another loss. My mom put this on Mercari. There was a glitch making everything free shipping. She didn't catch it. It sold for $3 with free shipping. It's gonna cost me about $4 to ship it out. So I'm losing about $2 to $3 on this one. All right, up last is a Mercari sale. This one's pretty good. This is a Montana West purse. I picked this up at the thrift store only a couple months ago. This one sold on Mercari for $23. Payout was $19. So this one's about a $16 profit. And this is another, I found a bunch of purses that were in excellent condition. All right, that was everything. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We are gonna go ahead and go pick the winner of the virtual camp listing party ticket now. I appreciate you watching and I will see you. All right, the winner is Digger Planet. Virtual, great video and you look great. I did sell similar on my eBay listing and had 2 sales in 2 days. That is amazing. So Digger Planet, send an email to Tiffany@listperfectly.com. Let her know you won the free virtual ticket from the Nurse Flipper video today. I appreciate you all. We will give away another ticket next week. See you guys next time.